Coast hot.
String. Not sleeping. No more minus love.
No love.
No love for love tonight.
He's gonna participate though.
Yeah.
He gave me his list.
We do have his list.
So we're doing
5 cover songs.
Covertunes, which will probably change tomorrow.
Yeah, mine
I'm sure it
are
will.
constantly. And we talked earlier when Yogels was here, and we were talking about you. And I was like, "Damn it, I forgot about that song because there was
a lot."
When you mentioned that song, because it ties in with one of my picks by the original band, and I was like, "Man, that's a freaking good song."
Yeah,
like I probably would have picked that one, but
there's so many cover tunes.
it's hard to pick them,
And we posted on the Facebook group, which
Book of Faces.
going down to the Facebook group, Pop Smell Show group. We had some reaction. We actually had a lot of reaction, and I just went by the first song they picked. But everybody, like Jerry was naming the hells of them. Danny, Danny, when you give him an answer, he can't just give you
one. It's got to be 50 billion.
So I told him Danny picked the whole Striper album. So, instead of just one, Danny's got to go the whole album.
They put out a whole cover album, didn't they?
598 EP. Danny's putting that up there, but I said you're getting the first song off Striper album. Yeah. Covers album.
That works.
So, you want to read off what the people from the Facebook group said?
Ooh, I'm privileged.
Yeah, but you get to read my writing. That's a privilege part.
It's not too bad.
Might be these new spectacles I got here.
Maybe. All right, so let's go. Shauna, she's going with Radar Love. Damn good version from White Line. That probably would have been yesterday or tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely high. And you scribbled on this, so that's Farley, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the dude from the Jackal Tesla show.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I said his last name right. So Ray, the Green Manalishi from Judas Priest. Damn great cover.
And he did have a lot of other ones too. He mentioned Teslas.
So we narrowed it down to one, and that's the one we chose for you.
That was your first pick.
Jerry Lambert.
And Jerry Lambert, same thing.
I've not heard this version, so Fox on the Run from Girls School.
I love this song.
So I'd have to go listen to that one. Josh Winnington. It's a triple threat here with Maria Brink, Taylor Momsen.
Look who's at the end.
I know. Lizzie Hale. We Will Rock You. I don't know that I've heard that version either.
That can't be bad. I mean,
no, I'm sure it can. I mean, you got 3 talented ladies right there singing. Mr. Hardesty. This is probably the top pick of the night.
And Ray said that was awesome. Ray was all about it too.
I've not heard this version, so you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, from Small Town Titans. So I think I need to go check that version out and see what that's all about. Tracy Robinson, These Boots Are Made for Walking, and that's just what they're going to do. From Megadeth. Yogels, Mr. Eugene Bear. He picked a Whiskey in the Jar from Metallica, and we just had this conversation earlier with him.
He said he forgot about Bread Fan.
Yeah, like he picked not the worst version of any of their covers, but there's definitely a lot of better ones, in my opinion.
No, Josh Whittington.
Yeah, because
said Whiskey in the Jar Road.
Well, he went with Maria Brink.
Yeah.
And Taylor Momsen.
I get. Well, he just thought that was Metallica.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it's Lizzie Hill. She's going to rank higher than Metallica.
Well, maybe, I don't know. But speaking of Metallica, we got April, Miss Riggleman here. She's going Korn's version of one.
And they do a killer version. That's a killer version.
They do a pretty good job of Another Brick in the Wall, too.
Brick in the Wall, yeah.
Even
Word Up.
I don't know if I've heard that one. Maybe I have. I can't remember. I have to go hear it again. And Danny, since he couldn't decide because he had 50,000 picks, we're going with Striper, Set Me Free. So there you go, Danny. Yeah. We picked for you.
If you would have picked just one song, Danny.
Because that's how we roll on this Hops Metal show.
We still love you, Danny.
It's his rules. We get to pick 5, though.
So, should we do just Love's top 5?
Let's do his. Yeah, let's just go get his out of the way. Let's just knock him out of the park.
All right, so Love just sent me a text.
Uh-oh.
Well, here a while back. with his little writing.
Oh God. You got to click on it and flip it and do all that fancy.
This is what Love just sent us. So if y'all know what we got to work with.
Well, you can't see it. There it is. Oh, wait. There we go.
There.
Yeah.
Thank you, Love. And y'all, and everybody makes fun of my stuff. All right, so Love said, My Michelle by AFI, originally GNR.
I heard that one.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, original.
Black
Well, no, the
Sabbath.
cover is by Anthrax.
Yeah, but original is Black
Original
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. Last Caress. Misfits. I know they do the original Metallica.
He wants Metallica. He likes Metallica. That's a good song. That's a good one.
Helter Skelter by Motley, original Beatles. No More Mr. Nice Guy, Megadeth, Alice Cooper.
That's a good one.
So, I agree with Love. Love did good there.
We'll
Well,
see
he's
that.
got some other stuff here, but all this must just be, all this was his significant others. Sympathy for the Devil, Jane's Addiction, Runaways. He told me that one earlier. I don't remember what song it was. Then I don't know. Shadows Fall.
Bark at the Moon, Shadows Fall. If that's what that Shadows
No,
Fall.
he's got higher ground. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just, he's got all Matt's was Black Delilah's Painted Black, and then Cradle Filth Thorn Hell would be that name.
Ooh,
That's from his.
that'd be a different version.
Matt's co-worker, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll have to check that one out.
yeah, I never heard
Cradle of
well,
Filth
either one
is
of
different
them really.
in vocals, but yeah, I'd be
Well,
interested
even
in
the other
hearing.
one, Black Delilah.
I don't know that one.
Well, you know,
What-
Painted Black was the song.
yeah, I know that song, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with that band.
Yeah. All right, so you want to do our top 5? You want to start it off, or
Everything Leo has done.
This is your old top 5.
That's my top 1,000 because he's got like 1,000 cover songs. No.
How did you pick? Now, that's what I guess. You
Well,
probably
I was just trying to go from memory of like all the cool shit I've heard, and like I was going through writer's block, and my brain was not cooperating, and so I just started like pulling shit up on YouTube, and I was like, oh yeah, this one. I was like, oh wait a minute, but I'll go with my first one. I heard this song while I was mowing because I actually own this album, and I didn't know this was a cover song. And we had talked about show ideas and whatnot, and Jason just chimed in on his answer.
What was his answer? What was Jason Lamb's
Let's go with Jason's answer. Shinedown's cover of Simple Man.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Can't go wrong there.
Simple Man is not whatever, but Simple Man is not. Does that matter? No, that'll work.
So Jay, Simple Man.
So anyway, I did not know the song that I had enjoyed so much was actually a cover song. So we were talking about different show ideas, and I was thinking, hey, let's do best duets, because this song would have been one of them. And then, so when I looked it up, it said it was a Duran Duran cover. Little to my knowledge. So I'm going with my first pick, Come Undone, originally by Duran Duran, but this one is from Adrenaline Mob, featuring Lizzie Hale.
I didn't know that was covered.
I didn't know it was either. But when you listen to the original, they amped it up just a little bit, but it had female backups in the parts that Lizzie sings.
Well, it's got Lizzie, so
It's a damn good song, and it's a damn good version. So I suggest checking it out if you've never heard of it. Pretty damn good.
well, when I done mine, I was trying to think. I pretty much just ratted off the stuff that come pretty much right away. But then Shauna's Radar Love come in last night, and I was like, that probably would have been my top 5.
I don't know. It wouldn't have been my top 5, but it's a damn good song, and their version is way better.
Yeah.
in my opinion. Anything wrong with the original.
And I guess because, Draven done it and we heard it so much, and it made it even that much better. So, no matter in no certain order, I say number one is probably the ultimate cover tune in my book.
Yeah, mine are not really any order. I was trying to come up with an order, and I'm like, I don't know that I could because it'll change tomorrow.
I put three of them together pretty quick, and then when I was doing my fifth one, Van Halen's "You Really Got Me," because I don't know, when you mention Covertunes, man, that was such a game changer. It put Van Halen on the map. And Van Halen was responsible for a lot of music that I love. That a lot of people love. But, they did. Plus, God, the intro to "You Really Got Me" was like, holy shit, who the hell is this guitar player? He is like a masterpiece.
Yep.
So, that was why I picked this song, because it was a game changer. "You Really Got Me" was a big game changer for our genre of music and everything. For Van Halen especially. So that was my number 5.
All right, well, I'm going to start back at the top of my list because I jumped down one. So when Yogi was here, we was talking earlier, I had him listen to this. He never really said whether he liked it or not, but this kind of has to do with one of your songs over there. It's a Pink Floyd cover. A damn good version of "Hey You" from Boba Flex from West Virginia. Not a big band. They're still kind of small. They've been around for several years. But I think they were actually on Gigantor one year too. They were actually on DVD that they put out for that year. But damn good band, pretty solid, and they do a hell of a version of this song. And there's a video on YouTube, so look it up. But can't go wrong with Pink Floyd.
No.
And it's close to the original version. It's amped up just a little bit in a couple parts, but damn good version.
But it was like, I'm not going to mention number one, but Pink Floyd, because I say here name 2 songs that I think of that they amped up the songs, but
it didn't ruin it.
It was still awesome. Like Have a Cigar by Foo Fighters. I guess it was by Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl or something. It was on Mission Impossible. I was telling you about that earlier. And then Korn, Another Brick in the Wall. And then my number 1 is a Pink Floyd song.
Yeah.
Not a spoiler alert, because I doubt anybody will figure it out. So
it's very, you really got to know.
But, and you was talking about Boba Flex. It's like Pink Floyd music must be that great of music that you can beef it up and people still are like, God, that's still awesome.
Well, it was. I guess I don't know if they're considered a psychedelic band. They kind of hit through that era, but there was a lot of feeling in a lot of those songs, and you can tell when these bands are doing these songs that they put that much heart into it also.
And that might be, you was talking about feeling. We was talking about, Jason says something about, Shinedown. Simple Man, they beefed that up.
Oh, yeah.
And then, people do the Eagles stuff. And just them Zeppelin and, God, everybody's did rock and roll. Great White does. They do a bunch of Zeppelin tunes and do killer job.
Oh yeah, because I don't know how many they've done.
Yeah, they done a whole great Zeppelin album.
And just look at the Black Album.
Yeah, I guess we are. Yeah, that's kind of wild that we're getting to see that.
Yeah, because you said there was I haven't seen all the songs that's on this thing, but the Black Album covers it's like
30 some songs.
Yeah, and there's a lot of repeats, but it's how you pin down to how many songs was on that album? Like,
Well, there was like 10, I think 10 or 12 maybe.
so how do you pin that down when you got so many bands that are doing killer versions? And, well, some of them not so much, but
Well, that's what Lars said, I think he said the exact same thing you said. I think when I saw him on Kimmel, he said, we had all this stuff come in, so why not just,
throw it all in there.
yeah,
I mean,
why
because
not
nobody else
just
is
do
doing
12
that.
songs? He's like, why just let everybody do it?
Yeah.
If we got, 6 or 7, nothing else matters, why just put them all on there?
And there's been a lot of, I've got like a Judas Priest cover album, and it's like various stuff over the years, but it's, a handful of bands, but like who else has done a whole album, but then doing multiple versions of each of these songs? I don't know that anybody's ever done that. So
That was
why not be the first?
Yeah. I mean, hell, they're entitled to, I guess. All right, so you want me to go to my next one?
Yeah. Obviously, I know you're top number one now.
Yeah, y'all. See if y'all can stick around and figure out my number one. I've done
It's a Pink Floyd
spoiler. Yeah, big time spoiler
It's a
alert.
damn good one too.
Number 4, which actually Love told me today. He asked me what my top 5 was, and I told him. He said, "That's a damn good one, Hop. I didn't even think about that." I'm going with "Come Together" by Aerosmith. Former Beatles song.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to give a little tidbit. I know that I'm not for sure what Beatles movie it was that Aerosmith played the bad guys in the movie. And they said the movie flopped. Maybe Yellow Submarine. The movie completely flopped. But that was the highlight of Aerosmith played the bad guys and they done come together. And that was the highlight of the movie.
That was it. And we sank.
Yeah, but
The Yellow
movie didn't do
Submarine.
much.
It's like-
But that's my number 4 is Aerosmith's "Come Together."
Well, again, these are not in any specific order. So I'm probably out of what's left. I'm going to go with Leo. And I'm going to butcher his last name, Mora Scioli. I mean, just look up Leo covers on YouTube, and he's got like 8,000 of them on
I
there.
had nothing to do with that. I'm bad
Yeah.
bad person, but I didn't have nothing.
But my picks were all kind of different. Either the band was not well known, or the songs were of a different genre that didn't really maybe mesh metal wise, but it got turned into that way. So Leo doing Adele's "Hello," and he amps it up, and it's freaking awesome. It's actually a good song, but when he does it, it's even better.
And you speaking of Adele, I can't even remember. Jason did give me his number 1. He said it was by a band called I Prevail. They done an Adele song. And it was, I remember him and Brandon talking about it, and I can't remember the damn name of the song now.
That's my pick, so I'll look it up while you're telling your story on yours then.
But I remember when we was at work, they were talking about. Ronnie Sink was talking about it too. All right, so my next one is Avenged Sevenfold done.
They do "Hello." It's the same song. So I beat you to it.
Well, same song
Same
Leo
song.
does.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have to listen to that version and see if I
That's
like
just
that one better.
but that was by Jason, so that wasn't my
So
pick.
his pick don't matter.
Well, no, because he
He's
was
already
a
picked.
simple man.
He
He done
changed his
ditched
pick.
to I Prevail.
Gotcha.
All right, so I think it's Diamonds in the Rust or something. Avenged Sevenfold done an album that was kind of a bunch of oddball stuff they had left over. Well, anyway, they did a version of Walk by Pantera. And I heard it a while back, and it really stuck out in my mind. It's a really good version. And I went and listened to it the other day when I was putting all this together. And they done the song justice. They kept it, pretty much just like the original. But I was really impressed how good of a job
I think somebody else didn't somebody else do that too? That same song. I don't remember who it was, but There's a lot of Pantera covers out there, and I was trying to think of the damn name of the show on.
But I don't know. It just seems like Pantera is just one of them bands. Either you hit it or you don't. I don't think there's no in between. Either you nail it or
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know that I've heard any bad versions of anything, but that doesn't mean I haven't heard it yet. I mean,
yeah, and that's like me.
There might be something out there, but
I thought Metallica would have that repertoire, but we listened to The Warning earlier with Enter Sandman, and I like that.
Yeah.
I love the spin they put on that song.
I was trying to look up. I can't remember the damn name of it, but XM has an actual covers channel. Well, they had one at one time, and I listened to it. There was some decent stuff on there, but it was like all kinds of genres on there, and I can't remember the damn name of the show. That's where I hear a lot of the stuff, but I haven't heard it. Anyway, I can't.
So that's
Right off.
where I'm coming in for number 3.
All right, so
And Avenged Sevenfold.
well, this is kind of a hard one out of these two, but I'm just going to go in this moment. Call me Blondie cover, damn good version.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can go back. We got that one in the
Yeah.
archives.
yeah, we reacted to that video because I don't think you hadn't heard it at that point, had you? And
Somebody sent a request, and I think you were the one table.
Yeah, because I'd heard that a long time ago, and
I think we were all blown away. Yeah.
Yeah, she does a damn good version on that.
Yeah, she really.
It's pretty close to the original, but it's
They
a little
beefed it up a
beefier.
little bit,
Yeah, a
but
little
yeah.
beefier. Yeah, damn good. And Maria, she was in on Josh's song, so she's a very talented lady.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lizzie let her sing with her, so you know she got to
yeah,
rock.
yeah. So anyway, if you haven't heard that version, go back in archives, watch our reaction to it.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, and like it. And
Hell, if it's first window, if it's first time, click on and subscribe.
yeah, there you go. That'd be good too.
So you ready for me? Next one is, and actually the same pick as Love. I don't know if it's number 2. He said him as no order. I couldn't believe he picked it, but
Pat's Chili Dogs.
that's for you, Love. That's Chili Dogs. No More Mr. Nice Guy by remake by Megadeth,
Mega Dave.
Alice Cooper.
Mega Dave.
I love everything. They beefed it up, and I always say, if you go beef it up, do it right. Just the right amount.
Yeah.
And Dave done it right.
Well, you look at these boots.
Yeah.
Was that Tracy's? Yeah, Tracy's pick. I mean, I think they did a damn good job on that.
Yeah.
That version too.
It wasn't overkill.
No, I mean it was enough. I mean that song, considering when that song came out, I mean there wasn't anything that heavy per se. I mean I guess there was, but not in that style. But I mean they really did a damn good version of that song, considering when that original one came out.
Well, what I like what Dave done was when I went back and listened to it, he gave the guitar vintage sound, but it was like modern day vintage. It wasn't vintage like when Alice Cooper done it, but it was still sounded vintage. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're trying to.
But
say
I mean,
that.
it still sounded old, but it wasn't.
It was a new,
It was an old Megadeth
the new
sound.
version of old.
Yeah. Old Megadeth sound, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was a perfect rendition. Should I use that big word there?
That's a big word.
I didn't even have to write it down to
No.
have anybody pronounce it
Can
for
you
me.
spell
or
it?
anything. Maybe later.
All right, this is a damn good one. This is probably this one will stand the test of time, I think. Opeth, Wood, Alice in Chains cover. Not too. I mean, I know there's some hardcore people that know who Opeth are, but this is the band is maybe not as popular as the It's the Alice in Chains.
Yes, I'm thinking that third.
So I'm going with that one. I heard this one on the damn XM radio. I can't think of the damn name of the show. It's something covers. It's a covers.
Under the covers?
No, it's not under the covers.
Covers.
But it's like right there, but I can't spit it out. But anyway, that's where I first heard it, and I was like, holy cow. Like,
I've never heard it.
Oh, yeah, good. I'd suggest write it down and listen to it when you get home because it's awesome. And it was during the Watershed. They actually recorded two other songs during that time, and I think both the other songs were covers also, and I don't remember because I read up a little bit on it because I was trying to see what it was on. But I think they just recorded it and just threw it out there. It really wasn't on like a B-side or anything. It was just out there in La La Land on YouTube somewhere, just floating around. They just put it out there.
I don't even think I've ever even. That's probably the first band I've ever heard do Alice in Chains.
I'm sure there's probably a couple other ones out there.
I'm sure there is, but I don't think
I've
I've
not
ever heard.
remembering anything that, like other than that one that comes to mind. So
Are you ready for?
let's hear it. I know what it is, but
And
it's not Metallica's one.
hands down, it's
Oh,
the best cover tune.
Well, when you said it, I was like, holy shit, how did I not remember that one?
I know when the first time I heard it, I loved it, and we used to follow around a band called Draven. They used to cover it, kicked it, but our
Pretty close to this version.
Our local boys from Baltimore, I guess, with Phil Crane. He went on to, not with Phil Crane, Brad Divins, formerly known as Kicks, went on to put together a band called Rat Child America. They did a cover of Pink Floyd's Time, which is badass. If you've never heard any covers of Time, or any Pink Floyd covers, or any cover period,
Besides
go
Flex.
check out Rat Child America's Time, because it is badass.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
They beefed it up,
Oh, yeah, they beefed it up.
and I mean, I love that whole album, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that whole album's just,
it's probably Desert Island.
it's up there.
I mean, it's hard
definitely
to.
up there.
I can't think of a bad song on it, but
Climbing the Walls.
Yep.
Go look it up. I'm sure the whole album's on YouTube.
the whole the album was overlooked a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we got filled in on The Secret, but yeah, I don't think.
Well, because of you. I mean, I wouldn't have known about it otherwise. I mean, I didn't know until I met you, so.
And then Draven, they done a great job on it too.
Oh, yeah.
They done the Rat Child version, but it is cool. They did a. Pink Floyd hadn't been happy with the outcome because it was pretty awesome. But yeah, that'll probably be my favorite cover tune. Shit, maybe the rest of my life. I don't know. I've heard some
It's
good
definitely
ones.
up there. Man, there's so,
There is a lot of good ones.
So many good cover songs, and it's hard. And it's like we've said many times before, tomorrow is probably going to be a whole different list. But I stuck to these for, 3 days or 4 days that we talked about doing this. I've had my list down, and I stuck with it.
Well, Love said, when he's talking to me this afternoon, he said, I guarantee Smoking Boys Room's going to be on yours. I said, didn't make it. He said, Helter Skelter's, I said, didn't make it. He said, Radar Love. I said, I forgot all about it. But it was
Well, that's
like,
the thing.
you
It's
know,
so many. It's hard to remember them
Yeah.
all. It's so fucking hard to remember.
and
them
it's
all.
like 3 I named are all awesome covers.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and it's just always out there with Yogi talking earlier. I mean, it's just talking all these Metallica covers. I mean, everything off the 598 EP. I mean, how you say any of those suck?
yeah.
I mean,
Well, even I was telling him, even Limp Bizkit's Faith.
yeah. I mean,
That's
freaking awesome too.
So it's endless. So the list we gave you probably changed tomorrow, but that's what you're getting today.
I stuck with mine for at least 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, well, I did
held
too.
strong,
So
and really, I didn't have time. To mess
that's
with
good.
It, so.
If y'all got a request, give us y'all's top 5. Shoot them down in the comment section. Just let us know what y'all's
Yeah,
favorite.
I mean,
top
I like
five
that. I like because there's. I think I've mentioned this in one of our other episodes. Like, I like cover songs. I enjoy listening to cover songs. So if you got a suggestion on a different cover song, I want to hear it. And if I haven't heard it, I want to hear it. So
Yeah, because
there's a ton of them I've heard, but
out there. So yeah, just comment away.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. We're hey, we're actually a little shorter than I thought we was going to be at this point.
So did you give? I'll answer it. We started a few.
Yep.
So that was my top 5, and like I said, Laura's top 5 will be different probably.
Yeah, because I'll probably think about 20 of them on my way out of here.
Yeah, and I might put one in the comment section and be like, damn, I forgot.
How did I forget this one? Y'all go check this one out.
Yeah,
and if you go and listen to any of these that we've mentioned on the commenters, our list from our Book of Faces people, or if my list or his list, if you go and you listen to it and you're like, holy shit, like, you were right. That is a damn good song.
Or if
let us know.
Wrong.
Yeah, or if you think it sucked.
God, you really gave Eddie Van Halen props for you really got me. I'm like,
Well,
I can take it.
That's all right. It's each their own.
Yeah.
There's no bad answers.
Well, you ready to roll
This or
out of
that.
here?
This or that, Hop. This or that.
We
Let's
got
get
to turn
it.
on this blue light. Let's see.
We're minus love.
Yep.
He's here in spirit, but love, hate.
Stay safe, stay strong.
Stay healthy. We love you.
Peace.
Thanks for hanging.